I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after a win over the Winnipeg Jets, our Leafs have now clinched first place in the league and have a 5-game win streak as we head back home to face the Chicago Blackhawks. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Chicago on the first line is Philip Forsberg, Jeremy Rodek, Matija Michkov. On their second line, Blake Coleman, Brady Federico, Jonathan Marchessault. On their third line, Max Domi, Anthony Cirelli, Jean-Gabriel Pageau. And on their fourth lines, Bill Barber, Ryan Donato, and Scott Gomez. On defense, on their first pair is Oliver Ekman-Larsson, with Braden Schneider. On their second pair, Alex Vlasic, with Artem Zub. And on their third pair is Joe Hanley, with Declan Chisholm. Starting the net is Martin Brodeur, with Brian Hayward backing up. And playing for the Leafs on the first line is Alexander Burrows, Eric Lindros, Landon McDonald. On the second line is Andrew Ladd, Brock Nelson, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Ken Linsman, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Bob Probert, Bernd Fiedler, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey, with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov, with Michael Kesselring. And on the third pair is Sheldon Surrey, with Tyler Myers. Starting the net is Artur Silov, with Dominik Hasek backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Vincent Danfus, UC Valimaki, and Philip Kurashev.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Great energy inside the building. We know they're off to the playoffs, and it's the final tune-up before they do it for real. It's about to go down. The Leafs will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. With authority.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Quick feed to Lindros. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. With the stop.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves the puck down low. Taken along the wall by Schneider.
Oh, tip in from Jeremy Rodek.
Quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor. We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position, net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time, it winds up in the back of the net.
The Blackhawks were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know they would have talked about making sure that they establish some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Oh, and he somehow got a spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 to score. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Gives them nothing.
Oh, Brock Nelson.
Gets his own rebound
puts it in.
The Leafs, in a blink of an eye, answer back here in the first.
Yeah, you gotta love that response, right? You know the coach is gonna look down the bench and want to make sure that they're putting someone out there that can kind of reinvigorate and get that momentum back. But they got it back.
Pass in front! Another pass! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Quick pass across to Marchessault. Big time play right there. Puck grabbed by Coleman. Chicago's moving it into the offensive end. And he gets the blocker on that one to turn it away. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Oh, but how did you miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
Moves it over to Nelson. Across the line from center. Fires it on net. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck across to Barber. Takes a shot. Off the glove, and the puck skips away. Gains the zone along the right wall. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Handles the puck. Huge steal at his own end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Cirelli. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Turned aside by Brodeur. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Centers are lined up and we are ready to resume. The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Slides it across. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Oh, what a stop with the glove by Brodeur.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Moves it to McDonald. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken by foot. And now he angles it across to McDonald. Just a great defensive read there. Puck picked up by Lindros. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Denies him in front. And now it's grabbed by Henley. Forsberg's moving the puck through his own zone. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Works it across to McDonald. Toronto's across the blue line. Glove save made by Brodeur. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Pushes it across to Gomez. And he gets in front of that. Picked off by Schneider. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Brodeur's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Gets it over to Coleman. And now he moves it to Federico. Toronto's got the puck. Feeds it over to Ladd. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bertuzzi. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And now it's over to Vlasic. Intercepts the pass at center. Bertuzzi's got it deep in the offensive end. Picks up the puck. Tremendous blocker stuffed by Brodeur. Delayed penalty coming up here. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. Federico's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down. If you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Sends it to the middle, and that's stopped. Oh, it's another consecutive save. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Power play will continue once this offensive zone face-off resumes, but they look good right now.
Well, they look great, but the goaltender looks fatigued, so they've got to win this draw, and they have to have urgency and take the puck to the net and see if he can crack.
Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs gain control of the puck. With the bank pass. And now he tries to get it across to Lindros. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Slides it diagonally to Linsman. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go.
Oh, Ken Linsman.
Finish on the breakaway.
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening, and he takes it.
Toronto's taken a one-goal lead here in the back half of period number one.
Well, you can certainly tell that they came ready to play right from the onset of this game. It's been a tight game. They've stayed the course here. They competed for every puck, and they found ways to get it through to the net, James. I love the way that they're shooting at all costs.
Scooped up along the wall by Peugeot. Puck picked up in the open ice. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. With possession along the wall. Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. The Leafs gain possession. Slides the puck over. Looking to set up offensively. Puck scooped up by Domi. And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Passes ahead from the right side. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Solid check to slow him down. Chicago's moving it up the ice. Nelson stick handling in his own zone. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Trying to get it out of their own end. And that's picked up by a teammate instead. And he takes the dish. Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Battle along the wall. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame.
Well, the medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Hanley's got it in the defensive end. And that was read perfectly. What a play by foot. Burrows plays it against the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Good period from the Leafs. Totally dictated the play. Now they're up 2-1. Let's hope they maintain the league and maybe get some insurance goals.
We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Chicago's got to find a way to race to position when the puck is in transition from offense to defense. Right now, they are all over the map, and they're giving up way too much off the rush.
McDonald's got control of the puck in the corner. Here they come on the attack. Glove save. She loves Alex to hang on for the whistle, and as a defender, do you like these sorts of moves by your goalie?
Yeah, I don't mind it at all, James. I mean, your goaltender elects to hold on when they haven't been busy, and when you have a lead and you know you can protect it, I don't mind it at all.
Chicago's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Comes up with a stop. And he gets over to the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Back to the point it goes. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Fedorko's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Leafs have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Chicago's got it now. Here's a shot. He's got the puck with all sorts of traffic around him. Moves it quickly over to Pajot. Gets the puck in deep. Taken by Kesselring. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Puck dumped in. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Here's a pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. And that pass is redirected. From the left side, takes it at center. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
When the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Chicago's got it in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. We got a whistle, penalty coming up. The Leafs are off to the box. Interference the call.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden, you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and when they get that space and time, they can have some high-danger chances, and let's see what happens here on the first one of the night.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end, and they take care of business on the play. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Toronto's penalty killers get a hold of it. And the puck leaves the zone. The Blackhawks move it ahead. Sends it ahead to Hyman. Offside the call, will get a reset. Lindros hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Chicago's won the face-off at center. The Leafs take it along the wall. Takes the feed. The Leafs will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Dishes it off. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they manage to clear it. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Handles it along the blue line. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
The Blackhawks' man advantage is over.
Well, often in hockey, we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Quick pass to Marchessault. The Leafs have it behind the cage. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Here's a short pass to Probert. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And a great save!
Oh, McDonald knocks it in.
And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Toronto's now extended the lead to 2 goals here in period number 2.
Well, they came out fine, didn't they, James? I mean, they've been outstanding in all areas of the ice. They pounced on loose pucks, and they've been able to take it to the net.
On a good textbook hit there. Here's an odd-man rush. Quick shot. Turns that one away. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
McDonald's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Roenick's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And the puck's knocked loose. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Picked up along the wall by Chisholm. Great read, comes up with it. Big save.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Handles the puck at the point. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. They score.
Now, you definitely got to be aware when he's on the ice because you know he's coming, and you know he's going to lay out a huge hit to separate you from that puck. So you got to be ready. With that turnover, although he's not getting credited with the point, he is the reason the puck winds up on his team's stick, and the goal is a result.
The Blackhawks have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within 1.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Great defensive play to break it up. Denies him in close. Sends it down low. What a steal in his own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Back to the blue line. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Barber. Slides the puck over to Donato. Passes it to Gomez. Here's a chance. That's gloved by Shilovs. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Leafs continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Chicago's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And the long-range shot goes off target.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Brodeurs' last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
Shuts him down. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about changing the momentum of a game and a timely save. That's one right there.
Here in the late going of the frame, 3-2 is where we're sitting. Sorelli's won the draw and they're on the attack. Score!
Another tip in.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. These aren't flashy goals, but they're hard-working goals to fight for position. Sometimes you're rolling off a check, sometimes you're fronting one. Always trying to get your stick available to change the direction of the puck.
Chicago's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, and with impeccable timing too, James. You know, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Picked up along the boards by Peugeot. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save. Looks to set up at the point now. Burrows takes it into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Domi. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
And he takes the feed. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Slides it up to Gomez. And now it's to Peugeot. He got all of that hit. Toronto's got the puck. And that's stolen and they'll go on the attack. Shilovs freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Blackhawks win that offensive zone face-off. And that's off target as it hits a body. Taken along the wall by Roenick. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Nice defensive robbery on that. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Big save in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
The Blackhawks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Well, not so good of a period for the Leafs. They gave up their lead. Now we got to go get it back in the third. Let's hope we can do it.
Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Here's a shot. Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one.
McDonald's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Handles the pass from the right side. Oh, lost his stick on that collision.
He gets rocked, James, almost as if he wasn't expecting it. His stick flies out of his hands. Now he's got to go collect it and get back in the play.
With the blast. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Grabbed along the boards by Lindros. Toronto's got it against the boards. Here's a shot. Denies him on the slapper.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Morrissey. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow.
Kroger's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Chicago's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a shot. Puck is frozen and we'll get a faceoff.
I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Lindros has won the faceoff. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's picked up in the defensive end. And here at center, that's intercepted. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Moves it to Lindros. Slides the puck across to Morrissey. Here they are on the attack. Stops them cold. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Coleman. Great poke check on the reach. Takes the feed. Angles it over to Murray. And he coughs it up with the pass. Silovs makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Leafs win the draw. Feeds it on over to Bertuzzi. Turns it away. Steps across the blue line. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. Into the offensive zone. Dumps it in. The Leafs have it now. Now he slides it up to Bertuzzi. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Just wide.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that primetime scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it and misses the net.
Chicago's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Michkov.
You gotta figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out. Mitchkov's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
The Blackhawks win the draw on their own end. Takes the cross-ice pass. Carries it in. Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Oh, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming toward you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
The Blackhawks have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Comes up with the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Blackhawks are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. They put the puck into the offensive end. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Here's a short pass to Burrows. Toronto's looking to break out.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Quick feed to Morrissey. Gains the zone through center. The Blackhawks have it behind the net. Schneider's taking it from his own end. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And that's taken away. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Couldn't catch up to that pass. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Toronto's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. The Leafs start with the puck in their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. And he comes up with the save. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Makes the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Shiloh has it and freezes the play. Here in the back half of this period, Chicago's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Nelson's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Toronto's got it along the wall. Takes the pass. Just a simple pass.
Oh, they're calling no goal.
Wait a second here, James. This has been waved off on the ice. We'll have to see if this is going to be a rule, the kicking motion.
I think that might be good. Let's see what happens. Good goal. Tie game.
Overturned and everyone in the building is ecstatic. This is a lot of adrenaline for the home team. Good goal.
Well, let's see if they've lost any momentum after that lengthy video review after it stands. The Leafs get a hold of the draw. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Puck Barkov. Pinned up along the boards. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And he loses control of the puck. Moves it to Forsberg. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Roenick. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. Chicago's grabbed a hold of the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Takes it into the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Brodeurs got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
The Blackhawks win it in the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Pass out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Seeloff has to make an outstanding save on that last sequence to keep the puck out of the net. Simply outstanding to be able to get to the top of his crease to make that save.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Leafs win the draw here in their own end. Puck sent over to Lindros. And now he angles it across to Burrows. Broken up at center by Peugeot. Picked up along the wall by Domi. The Leafs gain possession. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Thunderous collision on the... And here comes the knight in shining armor.
Well, this has been a heated game all the way around.
Yep, Morrissey versus Domi. I didn't see you got hurt.
Well, a pretty quick response to step in as soon as he saw his teammate taken out.
It's kind of that all-for-one mentality right now. I mean, just look at the bench and the response it elicited, sticking up for your teammate, especially when you felt it was a dirty play.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Quick pass to McDonald. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Kick save. Great athleticism on the play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Brodeur. Denies him again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
A critical draw here. Donato's won the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Hanley. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Taken along the wall by Barber. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by McDonald. In close! Denied by Brodeur.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And that's intercepted. And there's the horn. 60 minutes solves absolutely nothing. Let's go to the period where heroes are made. Overtime looms here on EA Sports.
Not a bad period for the Leafs. They got behind, but they did managed to tie the game back up. Now we gotta try and get it done in overtime.
Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. Here we go. Overtime's underway. Who's the hero gonna be? Turn that chance aside. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Lindros. Turned aside with a glove by Brodeur. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Lindros has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Chicago's got it along the wall. For the win! Shilovs has the puck and holds on for a whistle.
Oh, that was close.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Sends the pass over. And they'll dump it in. Picked up along the boards by McDonald. Oh, he got paddled by Brodeur. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Pokes it away in his own end. Chicago's got the puck. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Trying to shake the defender.
Lanny McDonald!
I love this play, James. It's IQ and instincts that lands him this puck. And then he separates himself from the group with a few quick strides and gets in on the breakaway. Love the finish as well. Read the goaltender perfectly.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, that puts a bow on the regular season, and you know what that means. The playoffs await. From all of us here at EA Sports, we'll see you there.
Great finish of the game. It means the Leafs end the season with a 5-game win streak as they outshoot Chicago 46-28, hit them 47-29, have more time to attack. Chicago has the better pass percentage. Chicago won the faceoffs 27-25. Chicago was 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto was 1 for 1. For the box scores, for Toronto, you had Foote with 2 assists, McDonald 2 goals, Nelson and Linsman with a goal and assist each. Robert, Kesselring, Provorov with assists, Bertuzzi with a goal, Andrew Ladd with an assist. And Seelov made 24 saves on 28 shots, 4 goals allowed for an .857 save percentage. For Chicago, you had Ekman-Larsson with 2 assists, Roenick, goal and assist, Schneider and Michkov with 2 assists each, and Pageau, Hanley, and Forsberg with goals. And Brodeur made 41 saves on 46 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .891 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto finishes the season with a 33-14 record for 94 points and first place in the league. And with that, let's check out some other stats. For goals for, Toronto sits maybe the top third of the league. The thing I hate about this is that the place moves with the team when you reset. When you sort other stats. Goals against. Toronto's first in goals against at the least amount. Power play percentage. These are number one with the power play at 28%. And their PK, they were last at 68% on the PK. For individual stats, for points, you had McDonald leading 36, followed by Lindros, Nelson, Danfus, Bertuzzi, Burrows, Bovarov, Murray, Linsman, Foot, Ladd, Kesselring, Parrish, Hyman, Morrissey, Saray, Valimaki, Robert, Khrushchev, and Fiddler. For goals, Danny McDonald led the way with 18 goals, followed by Lindros, Danfus, Bertuzzi, Nelson, Ladd, Burrows, Parrish, Hyman, Bovarov, Murray, Linsman, Morrissey, Myers, Valimaki, Kesselring, Foot, Saray, Robert, Fiddler, and Khrushchev. For assists, Brock Nelson led the way with 21, followed by Lindros, McDonald, Foot, Bertuzzi, Danfus, Burrows, Kesselring, Linsman, Bovarov, Murray, Morrissey, Myers, Saray, Hyman, Ladd, Parrish, Probert, Valimaki, Fiddler, and Khrushchev. For goaltending, Dominik Hasek had a 30-10 record with 10 shutouts, a .935 save percentage, and a .171 goals against. And Silov had a 3-4 record, a .908 save percentage, and a .231 goals against. For the entire league, Wayne Gretzky led in points with 77, followed by Brett Hall, Dale Hawerchuk, Paul Kariya, Mark Messier, Austin Matthews, Marcel Dion, Dylan Strome, and Travis Kokkonek. For goals, Wayne Gretzky led in goals with 43, followed by Brett Hall, Pavel Bure, Nathan McKinnon, David Pastrnak, Jamie Benn, Mario Lemieux, Leon Draisaitl, and Terry Panarin. And for assists, Konechny led the way in assists with 46, followed by Joe Thornton, Pierre Turgeon, Mark Messier, Guy Lapointe, Eddie Lack, Elmer Lack, Dylan Strome, William Eklund, and Dale Hawerchuk. For goalies, we put a minimum 10 games. Hasek led the way with 30, followed by Rene, Darcy Kuemper, Jacques Plante, Igor Shesterkin, Martin Brodeur, Curtis Joseph, J.S. Jaguar, and Billy Smith. Shutouts, Hasek led the way with 10, followed by Bill Ranford, Jordan Bennington, Eddie Jackaman, Glenn Hall, Igor Shesterkin, Sergei Bobrovsky, Ilya Sorokin, and Ron Hextall. Save percentage, Dominik Hasek led with the .935, followed by Pekka Rinne, Douglas Sautier, Jordan Bennington, Billy Smith, Pete Lepresti, Richard Berger, Darcy Kuemper, and Ilya Sorokin. And goals against, Dominik Hasek led with a .171, followed by Douglas Sautier, Pete Lepresti, Jordan Bennington, Pekka Rinne, Jacob Markstrom, Billy Smith, Richard Berger, and Glenn Hall. And for our playoff tree for the first round, a round of 32, we have Toronto versus St. Louis Blues, St. Louis Eagles versus Houston, Minnesota versus Winnipeg, Anaheim versus Washington, Chicago versus Hamilton, Tampa Bay versus Detroit, Carolina versus Colorado, Philadelphia versus Dallas, and then the Rangers versus Vegas, Edmonton versus Nashville, Ottawa versus New Jersey, Kansas City versus Columbus, Colorado versus Atlanta, Buffalo versus Pittsburgh, Phoenix versus Hartford, and Utah versus Montreal. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the first game of our playoffs. The Toronto Maple Leafs take on the St. Louis Blues.